welcome to my channel. So I'm back with another video, and today I do have another show review. So this video is gonna be dedicated for season number 2. You guys loved the first video, the season number 1, so I'm gonna do a season number 2 in preparing for season number 3 that is coming up on Thursday. And girl, I am so excited because I know it's gonna be so good. Like, I am so happy for Penelope's story. Finally it's gonna come out. But of course, before we talk about season 3, we have to talk about season 2, and that's gonna be this video. Okay, so let's just get started. But girl, you know, before I start all my videos, I am going to be drinking throughout my video. And today I am going to be drinking the Malibus. I don't know if, girl, let me know if I've ever had this on camera. I really do like these. This one is a little sweet. Let me tell you, it tastes like a strawberry cheesecake. If you don't like sweet things, these are not for you. I would just skip them, maybe try something else. With that said, they're still really good. I do like them. This one tastes like a strawberry cheesecake. Not all of them taste like that, okay? But this one is specific. The strawberry coconut one tastes like a strawberry cheesecake to me. The other ones are not as sweet, but they're still good, girl. I still recommend them if you like sweet things, if you like girly drinks. This is gonna be the one for you, okay? So with that said, enough talking. Let's just get right into the video. So if you want to drink with me or anything you want, go get it and let's get started. Salud. Okay, so let's just get started. You guys know the drill. When I do these type of videos, I am gonna have like 4 subjects. I'm gonna give you a quick synopsis. Then I'm gonna talk about one thing I liked about the show, one thing I hated about the show, one thing or one character I like, and then the last thing would be, do I recommend this show, and just kind of my final words. So girl, let's just get started. All right, so quick synopsis. So again, we dive into 1800s, and just like last season, this is a new season. In this new season, there's a new diamond. And girl, you know, I talked about this in my other video. If you're the diamond of the season, that means that you're very valuable and every guy wants to marry you, essentially. So this season, her name is Edwina. And Edwina, she's not from there, obviously. She comes from somewhere else, and she's there to marry a great suitor, someone that's gonna take care of her family and her, of course, money, financially wise. And Edwina has a sister, and her name is Kate. So the whole thing is that Daphne, I've talked about Daphne in season number 1. So Daphne has like multiple brothers and sisters, and one of the brothers, his name is Anthony. So Anthony is looking for a bride this season. Stuff happens to him in season number 1. We're gonna talk about it a little bit, but finally he decides to find a wife. Anthony decides to put all of his energy to Edwina because he knows that she is the diamond of the season and he needs to snatch her up, okay? So he puts all of his energy trying to get Edwina, but then Kate kind of gets involved, and girl, it goes from there. I don't want to say too much. That's all I'm gonna say. So girl, let's just get started. So one thing that I did not like about this season was, and I'm gonna say something very controversial. If you do not believe this, like if you don't agree with me, that's cool, girl. Okay, that's cool. We could all have our opinions, but to me, because I've talked to so many people about this, everybody tells me that season number 2, they loved their chemistry. They loved the way Kate's looked at Anthony and their relationship and how it developed. And girl, I'm not saying it was bad. I'm not saying they're bad actors. I just didn't really like their story. It wasn't my favorite. I preferred season number 1. With that said, is it bad? No, okay? It's definitely not a bad season. It's still a really, really good season. But I just didn't like their story, okay? Like, I didn't like their chemistry. It's nothing against them. They're great, great actors. It was just not a story for me, you know? It's an enemies to lovers story. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't my favorite. Okay, so now, one thing that I liked. So, like I said, I didn't really like the main story, which was Kate and Anthony. But girl, best believe when Penelope and Eloise was in the screen, I was like, ahí estaba viéndolas, okay? Because that to me was more interesting. I wanted to know what was going on with Eloise and Penelope, their friendship. Lady Whistledown, spoiler alert, sorry, but Lady Whistledown, all of that, girl, I was so interested in that storyline than in the main storyline that was Anthony and Kate. So yeah, girl, like that was kind of one of my favorite parts of this show. So now one character that I liked. And girl, you guys know that I still really like Penelope. I'm gonna talk about her on season 3. So this season, the most interesting character for me was Anthony. I really liked his character, and I'm gonna tell you right now, right here, there's gonna be tons of spoilers, so just to let you know, if you haven't seen it, don't watch this part. If you want to see it, if you don't care, just go for it. But Anthony is such an interesting character. He turned into being a man slut into loving someone that he knows it's not like the community is not gonna accept her. It didn't go so well with her that he ended up saying, okay, me tengo que poner las pilas and I have to find a wife, okay, and I have to get it together for my family. And yes, maybe at the beginning, maybe it was more like a selfish mentality because he did wanted a wife to do everything for him and to be the perfect wife, and didn't matter if there was love involved. He just wanted a perfect wife so it could seem like they're a perfect family. And it started off like that, but slowly he started to change and started to realize that marriage kind of goes hand in hand, you know, like as much as you do need the wife to be there for you, you do need the husband to be there for you as well, okay? So it kind of goes hand in hand, and both have to put in efforts so the relationship could flourish. And he finally understood that, not with Edwina, but with Kate. Just that was just like, wow, like Anthony really did change a lot from season number 1 being a man slut going into a husband material. Like that is very, very interesting to me. Like his whole transition from season 1 to season 2. I just thought it was great character development for Anthony, and I just really enjoyed that, and I really enjoyed his character. Okay, girls, so I won't make the video too long. So my last words, and do I recommend the show? In conclusion, I do really like the show. Yes, I do recommend the show. I did talk about season number 1. I loved it. Season number 2 wasn't my favorite, but it was still very, very interesting. I still really recommend the show. Overall, it's just very great. It has love, it has drama, it has chisme, it has a lot of the things that I really do like in shows. So I definitely do recommend it. If you're interested in those types of shows, please watch it. Season number 3 is gonna come out on Thursday, May 16. It is a part 1. Part 2 will come out on June like 12 or 13. Don't quote me on that, but it's gonna come out in June. So yeah, girl, if you haven't seen it, get to it, okay? Porque ya va a salir season 3 and you have to watch it with me, okay? So yeah, that's it, girl. That is the video. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like my video. Please do all the YouTube things for me. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.